Morning, welcome to All Four Queens 555. So I've just picked up my other phone and there was a message, and right before my eyes it disappeared. I didn't even get a chance to open it. It was on the actual front of the phone and I didn't even get a chance to open it, and it absolutely just disappeared. There's one message showing there and it just disappeared, and I went into it, not there. So again, evidence that I have an obsessed stalker who's a personal PA that's been self-appointed. And obviously if somebody's trying to get hold of me, very similar to my post, very similar to my emails, every phone, they block it. And obviously I tried to do the power of attorney the other day, and very similar to the police report. Remember when I did the police report, they recoded it, so they were trying to make out that I needed to put an address in, and then they deleted it because it was in my laptop. And then I said I was going to keep my laptop because of all the software, and then they messed with the software. So when I woke up, the system had been messed with. So the same with that is when I went to go and do the power of attorney form, the lady said all I needed to do was fill out the form, put my email address, and in a couple of days they would come back with the answer. I went to go and do it and it automatically said that I needed the lawyer's name and I needed something else. Well, I don't know the lawyer's name. So they've recoded that as well. So you can see why they're trying to play with my phones, because they're trying to control everything outside of that. And also when I went to the solicitors, they said they worked for the criminals, so presumably they were affiliated members, because obviously why would you say that? And it's not a very professional thing to say anyway, is it? You wouldn't say we work for the criminals. So yeah, so it was just really odd. But obviously, yeah, a message on my phone and it's completely been deleted. So that's why they're in my phones, and that's why they're doing everything they can to try and block whatever. And I know stuff is coming towards me, hence why they're operating in the crazy behaviour that they're operating in. But the way I look at that is, whatever's coming towards me, it will come towards me anyway, because they're not in control of God and they're not in control of my ancestors, and the cycle's closed. So now they have to reap what they've sown. And if they've sown from destruction, they will get destruction. And if they've sown from the spirit, they will get eternal life. And that was a choice. And we all have a choice. And my channel was created to give people the option to actually consider their actions. But someone decided to take my platform, copy it, obviously with what the subliminal message was. They put it on another platform, didn't they? And if there is a power of attorney, they've tried to play with that as well. Well, that's illegal, because that's fraud anyway. It's not real. And so is the mental health stuff. It's not real. So, and then all this witchcraft that they're trying to do is probably to try and create the narrative so they can actually claim on this will that someone's written that I haven't written it. And then all this witchcraft trying to force somebody to be me. And that's not God's choice. So, yeah, deleted a message, but I'm assuming that the provider would be able to tell me what the message was, because obviously police can get anything they need to get. So it just seems silly, really. But it's just more evidence that things are coming closer to me, because you wouldn't be doing that otherwise, would you? Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Bye.